Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 2. I just want to thank you for completing your introduction posts and finishing your epidemiology quiz. I hope that the week 1 readings have created a foundation that we can continue to build on throughout this course. This week, we are going to shift gears and start looking at public health and the role of the school nurse as a public health nurse. So our readings this week are chapters 1 and 31 from the text. I just want to kind of give a little brief overview and some thoughts about that. So chapter 1 is a focus on public health. Public health promotes physical and mental health while also focusing on prevention of disease, injury, and disability. So if we think about the epidemiological piece from this past week that we just finished, public health is also looking how diseases are spread and how to stop or contain disease spread. When we think about community health nursing, we sort of have 2 paths to think about. We have community-based nurses who look at illnesses and care of the families and individuals throughout a lifespan. And then we have community-oriented nurses who are promoting the quality of life, healthcare for an entire community or specific group of individuals or families. That's public health nursing. So with this in mind, school nurses are public health nurses because we are focusing on care and interventions for a specific group of students, a specific age range of students or population of students, perhaps. So then that kind of takes us into chapter 2, where school nurses need to focus on vaccination tracking, conducting state-based screenings, providing care to students, including emergency care, and ensuring that students with health problems are able to participate safely in the classroom. So if we start thinking about primary, secondary, and tertiary preventions in school health, we'll start with primary. There's many examples, but let's focus on immunization requirements. So as a school nurse, we are preventing the spread of illness, which has an epidemiological impact both in our school and outside of the school in a larger community, by ensuring that students are immunized according to state guidelines. So that's caring for the community in an entirety, because vaccination compliance should result in less disease spread. For our students who aren't immunized, we have to take certain measures if there were to be an outbreak to help decrease the spread, since that population of students without immunizations is at a higher risk of becoming ill. So secondary prevention in school health involves providing direct patient care, giving medicines, responding to emergencies, and assessing for illness. Just a few very broad strokes there. So those are things that are very focused on our school population. So for me, that's very focused to my 4th, 5th, and 6th graders. So what I do looks different than what they're maybe doing on the secondary campus with the 7th through 12th grade students, and even that of like our smaller students in K3. Then we move into our final prevention level, which is tertiary, and that is ensuring that students with special needs and medical conditions can remain healthy and be active participants in the classroom, which at times can certainly be a challenge. So with this in mind, bear with me as I share my screen so that we can look at our week 2 things. All right, so we are responding to the very first discussion post this week. Please make sure that you're doing that after you read chapters 1 and 31. You have your prompts here. There's 3 prompts for you to please address, and do bring in your personal nursing experience in school health. I am looking forward to reading that, and hopefully your classmates are as well. So remember, your initial post should be at least 800 words, and your response needs to be at least 600. APA references and in-text citations should be utilized. Please don't get hung up on trying to do hanging indents on your reference line. I know that whenever you are posting into Moodle, the spacing all changes. I understand that. I'm just looking for the formatting, the capitalizations, the periods, the parentheses, the italicizing, all of that. That's what I'm really focusing on for APA. And then again, that those in-text citations are proper. You can use, like, if you want to put number one and then put your answer for number one, or use bullet points, like, I am completely fine with that. It doesn't have to necessarily follow a very strict APA like paper outline. I'm really just focusing on the citations and the reference line. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns. For the grading of this, I will be following the rubric in the syllabus, so just make sure that you are referencing that. And I think that pretty much wraps up our week 2 discussion. Here to help you, looking forward to following along on this discussion post this week. Have a great one.